Access to mental health treatment continues to be a challenge for many Pennsylvanians, especially in rural areas. Farmers are particularly at risk. Fox 43's Marshall Keeley shares the alarming trends facing America's food producers and what's being done to curb the problem.
A farmer's job is never finished.
The demand just does not quit.
But their way of life is getting harder.
It's becoming very stressful even more as the years go on.
They're feeding, fueling, and fertilizing a nation despite increasing costs, environmental pressures, and scrutiny. Some are struggling to keep going, worried their generation will be the last. Still, on the farm, there's not a moment to waste.
Generally, a farmer is themselves and their family, and they've got work to get done. You have your routine, and you really just don't have time to sit around and talk.
And they tend to continue to go right on through doing their daily jobs, but forget about taking care of themselves.
I think everyone thinks of mental health as a weakness.
Ignoring the problem can prove costly.
I know that from being a child, I've heard of farmers, even committing suicide.
The most recent data compiled by the CDC outlines the issue. Tallies from the National Death Reporting System show the rate of farmer suicide in 2016 was among the highest of any occupation, with more than 43 suicides per 100,000 farmers. That's almost 30 points higher than the nation's overall suicide rate the same year. Farmers say the conversation is slowly changing as national and state farming organizations raise awareness. Nonprofit AgriSafe Network offers farmers what it calls question, persuade, refer training. The idea is farmers who are dealing with stress, anxiety, or depression will be more likely to listen to a familiar voice.
Give them a phone call. Say, how is it going today? I saw that you weren't out and about, and this is where we need to check up on each other.
It's easier than ever for farmers to find help right away. The state's Agri-Stress Helpline is available 24/7.
These are folks who are trained in agriculture. They're familiar with your stresses. They know your way of life. So you're getting a friend on the other end of the phone.
It really shouldn't be a stigma. Everyone goes through difficulties of different kinds, and if we all communicate about any topic, we can help one another and glean a little bit from each other.
Drought, flood, feast, or famine, advocates are ready to help farmers harvest hope. Marshall Keeley, Fox 43 News.